Ay, ay. We're here for the second time tonight. I don't know exactly what's happening with my channel, but let us see if this one is the winning live stream because here we go. Because what happened this while ago, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Ay, ay, ay. You didn't want to die for me. Die for me. Yeah. This is the perfect light. Welcome in, everyone. If you guys are seeing this live stream, I don't know what is going on with my channel at this moment. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You wanna love me if you wanna say time me. Welcome in, everyone. In your arms, in your arms. Welcome in. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. In your arms. You can definitely say hi when you come in the door. Anyway, so this is our second live. We're just gonna continue in hopes that the people catch up. So we're gonna go in with these two red shadows right here as our transitional shades. If you wanna run with me in your arms, in your arms, yeah. If you wanna die with me, in your arms, in your arms, in your arms, yeah. If you wanna run with me, yeah. If you wanna run with me, take time. Ah, this is a crazy work. YouTube, I don't know what you're doing, but this is crazy work. You hear me? Crazy work. Crazy work. If you wanna run me. And this is crazy work. We're just taking these two red colors that I showed you guys earlier, and we're just building over the crease. I think I slightly explained why I'm doing red tonight. I just want to feel empowered. I want to feel sexy. I want to feel my oath. And I think a strong red look does it for me all the time. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, a strong red look tonight. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are liking the vibes, don't be afraid to tap the screen. Say hi. I am definitely not going to bite you. Welcome in. I had to start over this live stream a second time because I don't know what happened to the first. But if you guys are seeing me and hearing me, welcome, welcome, welcome in. Thank you for the 2 likes. I really appreciate that. Don't be afraid to tap your screen, guys, if you wanna. We're just putting down our transitional color, which is red. Hello, welcome in. Winston, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hello, Boo, welcome in. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well on this Sunday evening. I am doing a red makeup look tonight because I really just want to feel something. So that's why I'm doing red tonight. I am doing it well for the most part. My YouTube channel has been doing some stuff on my live streams lately, and I don't know. I don't know if it's getting out there as much as it used to, but my numbers or my viewership kind of plummeted for my last 3 live streams. And I had to start over one yesterday, and it didn't do well. And then I had to start over this one right now. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with the app. So I'm not going to be discouraged because I'm still going to come on here and do what I got to do. But other than that, I am okay for the most part. Welcome in, everyone. But yeah, hope you're doing well. If you wanna. So, guys, we are using these 2 bright red colors right here as our transitional shades. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's glitching on my end or what. So I don't know. But I'm glad that you guys are actually here and it seems to be working for the most part. So at least that I'm grateful for. Thank you guys for 4 likes. I really appreciate. Welcome to the channel. Tonight we're gonna be doing like a red, very vampy type of look. That's the look that I'm going for tonight. Hi Daniel, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. If you wanna Come with me. Mm-mm. I was jamming to some really good music before I came on live, and that song just stuck in my brain. I am doing good. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. If you wanna. Mm. Okay, we're gonna take this angle fluffy brush and we're gonna jump in to this dark burgundy red color. I already did my eyebrows, unfortunately, my love, but I do have a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows on my channel, so you can definitely go and view that video. I do one-on-one teaching you what you can use and what you can't use. I have a tutorial for that. So just go into my tutorials playlist. You'll definitely find a video there. I show you the affordable version and I show you the more expensive version, how you can achieve your eyebrow. Yeah. Thank you so much. But yeah, I have the tutorial already on the channel, so you can definitely tap into it whenever you're able to. So you'll have to subscribe to the channel, go through my playlist, and it will be right there for you. Okay. We're gonna take that dark burgundy and we're going to apply our dark burgundy right on the outer edge of our eyes. And we're tapping down the color, we're not blending it out just yet. Let me pull you guys in just a little closer so you guys can see. We're tapping that color right onto the outer edge. And this is more of like a burgundy color. And we're just tapping that on the outer edge of our eyes. Tapping off the excess. Ah, you're welcome, my love. You are welcome anytime. If you have any more questions, don't be afraid to ask. I will definitely try my best to answer you. And if I don't know the answer, I will definitely let you know. Because I don't know everything. And now I'm just blending out that red shade into that burgundy. Just like that. I'm kind of just getting the outer corners a little bit more darker to fit the mood that we're going for. We want it to look vampy, but we also want it to look seductive. Okay, and I want a little bit more drama, just a little bit more drama on the outer edge. So what we're gonna do, we're going to pick up another brush. We're gonna jump in to the black, and we're gonna place a little bit of that black right on the outer edge, and we're just gonna stamp that. The reason why I'm stamping the two sides at the same time, because if you want symmetry, you definitely have to do it step by step. But when I place down the color, I look at it, examine it before I go and blend it out, because I want to make sure it's even on both sides for the most part. You're welcome, my love. You are indeed welcome. We're going to tap off the excess of that black, and slow motions, we're going to pat and just swirl that into that burgundy that we just put down. And we're just gonna build that up. Fading it into the burgundy and the red because we want a smoky effect. So that's what we're gonna do. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you for being here. And go to the other side, and we are going to blend, blend, blend. If you wanna know me. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The app has been playing around with me for the last 2 days, and I don't know why. I'm not accustomed to have low views like this. This is not becoming. I'm jumping back into the first red shades. These two right over here. We're jumping back into them because we want to keep that red on the outer corners of our eyes. So we're just going to go back over with that red and kind of just buff that out, taking it a little bit higher than the black, just like that. So that when we fade that black in, it doesn't take away from the red that we already put down. While we're at it, we're going to take gold. Okay, cool. We're going to take a gold shimmer, and we're going to highlight our brow bones. Just like that. See how this looks bright? That's what we want. Just like that. We're going to do the opposite side as well. And we're only focusing that on the outer tail of our brows. And if you notice, it looks very harsh on both sides. But we're going to go back into that first two colors that we put down, tap off the excess. And right where they meet together, we're going to go in and we're going to just buff that out. Right into that highlight. Just like so. See how this one looks harsh? We want it to look like this. Very blended. And I know for a fact that my eyes are going to be stained after this journey. If you want to roll with me. I will add a goal. I'm going to add a goal to the lids. You're reading my mind. You are definitely reading my mind because I want the goal to pop. We're going to go in with a bright concealer. This is from not House Labs, Hourglass. And we're going to use the shade Vanilla. And we're just going to put some of that on my plexi. That's in front of me that you guys can't see. If you want to roll with me. Uh, I need a very flat tip brush for this process. Hold on, hold on. I have some brushes here. Let me see, let me see. Perfect. Oh, we got one. So this is the flat tip brush that we're going to be using. The reason why we're using this flat tip brush is because we want to create the perfect cut crease. So we want something that is flat and has that circle top so that we can control our cut crease. Why are you laughing? Da-da-da. We're gonna start right here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yes. I'm loving how this is cutting. We're gonna do the same thing that we did to the opposite side. And the trick is to look down in your mirror so you can have an idea of how high you need to take your cut crease. And it doesn't matter if the concealer that you put down starts to get a different color. It doesn't matter because we're going to put down a gold overlay onto it, so it doesn't necessarily matter. And this is the old school way. You can definitely take micellar water on a Q-tip and clean up this area before you cut it. But it doesn't matter for me because I know I'm going to go over it with something else. I'm just looking at it from far away to make sure that the crease is actually looking good and cut properly, which I'm satisfied with the crease. So aiming to that. Yeah, you got it? Okay, perfect. Zuba, welcome in. Zuba, welcome in. I'm saying Zuba. How do I know that name, Zuba? I know some other names, Zuba, but you're Zuba. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. So we're gonna go in to some Pat McGrath. This is one of her palettes that she came out with for Christmas. And we're gonna jump into this lovely, lovely gold right here. It's a very beautiful gold. And you see how striking that gold is? Beautiful. That's what you want. Yeah. We're only gonna go to here because we're gonna add that red color towards the end to blend everything in. So we're only gonna take it to around where your pupil stop, just to give you a good margin. That's where we're gonna take it. Thank you guys for 6 likes. I appreciate it. And let's do the other eye. This Pat McGrath shadows, they don't come to play. The only thing that is closer to these type of shadows for the more affordable is the Juvia's Place. And I'm left-handed, so I had to cross my hands like this so we can get in to this cut crease. Yeah. I don't know for anybody else, but when I am not feeling my best or not feeling 120%, when I put on my makeup, I always feel so alive, so ready to take on the world. So I needed this tonight more than ever. So it didn't even matter if the views weren't viewing. I just wanted to feel empowered. And how I feel empowered by putting on makeup and looking flawless. That's how I feel empowered. I don't know for anybody else, but for me, that's how I like to express myself, especially when I'm not having the best of days. Yes, yeah, that's what I do. And tonight is just one of those nights where I feel like, you know, let's pull out the brushes, let us play around. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this red right here. It's a shimmer as well. I don't know how well it's going to pull, but let us try it. Okay, I like it. Let's add this right at the tip of that gold shade. Yeah, 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 yeah. I like how that looks. And one of the things that I love to do here, I love to blend colors together. It's one of the favorite things that I like to do. And how I blend my shimmers together. If you notice, I have gold on one side and the red on the other side. And I'm just going to go back and forth from the gold into that red shimmer because I want them to basically bleed into each other, just unlike that. And that's how you merge the colors together and you can get a very even blend of colors and it just runs in to each other. So you don't want to see any harsh type of lines or anything like that. Oh, you like to wear long eyeliner and lashes. It makes you feel good. Yeah, I love a big lash too. I'm a lash type of girl. I love a lash. I love, love, love. Mm, I love a lash. I really, really do. So I can feel you 120%. I'm so glad you're here. I am so glad you're here with me tonight. But yeah, I love a big lash. But I also love to do a very, 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 very dramatic eyes. And because we're going so dramatic, I was saying that I want to do a red lips, but I'm not too sure. I think it's gonna clash with everything that's going on. But I can also be that person that say, you know what, screw it, I don't care. I'm gonna put on a red lip anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But this palette, we use the gold and we use this red shimmer from the um. losing my train of thought. From that palette, we started off with the Jacqueline Hill palette, and this is Jacqueline Hill mixed with Morphe or combined with Morphe. This is how that palette looks like. And we played around with the reds over here and this burgundy color right here. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump back into that black shade, and we're going to just continue to smoke out. Now we're gonna go into that. Should I do black or? Okay, let's do the black. 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 Moko, welcome in. How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, we're gonna go back into that black shadow, and right where you see that red shadow and that black shadow meet, we have a gap right here. We have a gap over here. We don't want any gaps. We want everything, as I said, to bleed in to one another. So we're gonna go in with that black shadow, and we're basically gonna pat that in into that shadow. And if you notice, I'm going inwardly, and we're just buffing it all in so it can be way much more smoother. So you see how nicely it blends from the red, come into the black, burgundy into the black, into this shimmer. Oh, I really love that. This was the Pat McGrath mini palette. These normally comes out in Christmas time when people can't afford the big palette. So we use this gold and we use this red for the shimmer. So we have the gold here, then we have that little red underneath here. And then we use the Jacqueline Hill slash Morphe palette, which is this one for the reds and the black and the gold up here. Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to show you guys how the product works and how you can maneuver the products and make them your own, actually. I really like how this one is looking. It looks a little bit harsh right here where that black meets the burgundy red. And I don't know because if the light is just flashing on me like this, that makes it look this harsh. But looking at it in a like close up, it doesn't look that harsh. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run back over this section one, two times just to fade it a little bit more. It looks way much more better. So we're gonna repeat that onto the opposite side. Ah, she's expensive. She is expensive, but it's worthwhile though. It's really good products. I'm not going to lie. She has some really, really bomb products. I love her foundation, her concealer. For somebody that loves a natural type of look, I will say she has one of the most naturalist, smooth, buildable foundations ever. It's so silky on the skin. Very good for every day. Somebody that doesn't like to wear too much. Perfect. Perfect foundation. It's one of my favorite and my go-to when I used to work at Sephora to let people know about. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with this eye. We're going to fade it into that shimmer shade. Tap off all of the excess, and we're just going to smoke it and blend it, blend it, blend it. Most of the hard work that comes when you're doing an eyeshadow look comes from the blending and having patience to blend. We've only been on here 35 minutes tops, and I'm already basically done with my eye look. So eyes normally take me, depending on what I'm doing, if I'm not explaining it, takes me like 25 minutes to do both eyes because I work 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So nice and thank you. Thank you, Javor. I appreciate that. Just making sure that this black is blended to perfection. Making sure they're even as well. Yeah, she did. She did. She changed the game. And the good thing about it is she is a black makeup artist and she has been doing her thing for years on the runway scene. So I'm so happy that she is now getting all the flowers that she deserves because she's been doing iconic stuff like that for many, many years. So I'm happy that she's getting her moment to shine, to be honest. Yeah, just going over these sections here. Okay, before we go into liner, I am going to jump into. Oh, thank you, darling. This is what we look like right now. We are blended down to the ground. We just move the light in so you guys can see. We are blended down to the ground. We're gonna tap in to any mascara of your choice, and we're going to mascara our brows, our not our brows, mascara our lashes. I don't really care about brands of mascara because if I'm wearing makeup, I'm gonna put on the lash, and if I'm not wearing makeup, I'm gonna still put on the lash most of the times. So it doesn't really matter to me the brand of mascara. I just use anyone. But if you don't necessarily use falsies or anything like that, you definitely want to get something that is volumizing, something that's going to build on top of your lashes and give you voluptuous lashes. Hello. Welcome, Van. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful um Sunday evening. Hope you had a delicious meal. Welcome, welcome in, everyone. Oh, green mascara is amazing. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever tried that one. Okay, we're gonna go in with our liner, and this is how I do my liner. It was a beautiful Sunday on to the beach to do some work. Okay, how was your? I had a wonderful day. I am feeling. I've been in my feelings today. I've really been in my feelings today, to be honest. But instead of like living in my feelings, I want to look cute. I want to look hot. So I decided, you know what? Let me just come back on here and do my makeup and see what happens. And that's why I chose to use red today and gold. Some of my favorite colors to use. Yeah, to lift my spirit. Because when I in makeup, I feel empowered. I feel good. Yeah. So that's my Sunday, actually. Yeah, that's my Sunday. It's better now because I'm here with you guys, and it's a little bit better. Look cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I do. I look good without makeup, but I love adding the glitz and the glamour. Honestly, it's something that I do enjoy. My throat got dry for a quick second there. But yeah, I didn't want to do anything special effects. I didn't want to go crazy. I just wanted to do something cute, you know, something that makes me feel happy. That's whoa. Because I've not been liking how the YouTube streets have been treating me, to be honest. My last live last night was a hot mess. Well, it was good. I had fun, but the viewing was not what I'm accustomed to. So I don't know what's going on in the YouTube streets, but I'm not gonna let that bother me too much. Okay, so how I do my liner, I basically start from the middle and I kind of figure out how thick I want the liner to be. And when I figure out the thickness, I'm gonna continue on the inner corner and I leave the wing part for last. Yeah. And you see how it just kind of adds a little bit dimension to your eyes. So if you don't normally wear like falsies, this is a very good way that you can use liner to make your eyes appear more fuller by using a liner or a liquid liner like this, because it makes your eyelash look a lot more fuller compared to not having on any on this side. As you can see, it gives an effect that I have more lashes than I actually do. So that's a good trick. Yeah, definitely. Whatever makes me feel happy. A lot of things make me feel happy, but this doing makeup makes me feel, yeah, on top of the world. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna continue the other eye. I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna be crisscrossing so I can be able to see what I'm doing. What would I say is the best single makeup product for a masculine male? Um, I will say it's in between concealer, a concealer or like a BB cream. Why I say that? Because a lot of men have like hyperpigmentation on their beard area, probably bumps from school days or shaving or stuff like that. But once you put on a little bit of concealer, it takes it away and it evens out your face. A BB cream does the same thing. So I will say that or a little bit of like a foundation powder. Basically, the same thing that I would recommend for a girl who's trying makeup for the very first time. It's the same thing because when I have clients who are modeling, who are doing in music videos and stuff like that, it's not a lot of makeup. It's just making sure that your lips is moisturized, having on a lip balm, whatever balm on your lips, and just even out your skin tone. Not nothing crazy. So I think those are the things. If I would choose, it depends on the type of person, how comfortable they are with products, and then I will definitely do. Because some men, they probably don't want like a whole, they don't want something like this to walk around with. They prefer walking around with something like this, kind of undetectable, put it in your bag or something like that. Once you pull out this, it's kind of scary. So it all depends on how comfortable you are with what I'm gonna suggest to you. Well, then, we go down the rabbit hole of what product suits you the best. Hope I answered that question. Hope I answered that question really well. For me, when I answer questions like that, I can't just say, okay, I'll just give you a product. I have to like explain it so that you can understand and break it down. It's part of like my training when it comes on to products. Because I really want you to feel special and feel like, you're part of the whole process. I'm not just going to throw something at you just because I can, if that makes any type of sense. So you guys know that I like to finish off my looks before I jump into complexion. So I love putting on my lashes before I do my complexion because I want to feel the fantasy. I want to feel everything. And I kind of have an idea of how the makeup is going to look when I put on my lashes. And these are some big lashes that I put on last night because they're still here on my desk. That's what we're going to be putting on tonight. But I hope I answered your question though, and you're satisfied with the answer. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so sweet, Jabal. That is so sweet. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. But thanks for asking that question, though. I think that was a very valid question. Very, very valid question. How I place my lashes down, go in the middle first, and then you adjust. Because I have on nails, I don't use a tweezer because why put a tweezer when you have bangs that you can use? So we're going to be doing that. The ideal goal is to get it as close to your lash line as possible. I'm going to look down, place it as close to my lash line as possible, connect the back end, squeeze it down onto my lashes like I would have done with a tweezer, blending everything together. That's why it's so important to put on a little bit of mascara to give your lashes just a little thing to hold on to. Yeah, so it should be. very talented at doing makeup. Have you ever thought about coming to in the future to work as a makeup artist? I no, but if they need me and the you know the money is right, then I would go. I've been invited to Africa to work on some movies, but I wasn't able to go. That was like 2 years ago. I wasn't able to go, unfortunately. But if the opportunity comes back up again, I will definitely take it. Oh, thank you. They are like an army print type of vibe. Very cute. Not my fat fingers. I do have fat fingers. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, you see how this lashes looks nice? Big and voluptuous. I like it. And what I like about it too is not because it's so big, it doesn't take away from the eyeshadow look. You can still see the drama. You can still see what's going on with the eyes. And yeah, I love it. Now, it's a little bit too extreme for everybody, but for me, it's quite okay. I love a dramatic lash. I really do. It doesn't call for every time, but it's essential. It's essential for me. Welcome in, everyone. If you guys are coming in here for the very first time, don't be afraid to tap the screen, show your girl some love. You know, we have a lot to do. We have a goal that we're trying to meet before the end of the month, and every chat counts. You know, communicate with me in the comment section. That helps too. I do have a buy me coffee in my bio because I'm not monetized yet. But if you feel like you want to support, buy me a coffee is one of the ways that you can definitely do that. But again, no pressure. But monetization is coming pretty soon, and I'm excited for it. I really am. I live in Canada, so I don't do anything like a cash app or anything like that. We do an e-transfer here in Canada. But most of my supporters are not even Canadian, so yeah. You should remove the best eyeshadow. I love duo glue, but to be honest with you, there is a glue from Ioni from Dollar Tree. I really, really love that glue. I don't have it at the present moment, but that one is super, super nice. It does what it needs to. I'm now presently using this waterproof one from Timu. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know how the water proof thing really works out for that. Yeah. But I love dual glue and I love the green one specifically because that's one is for sensitive eyes. But yeah, it's in the one from Dollar Tree is in a clear tube and the liquid is white. That one works beautiful. So I will say get that one because it's more affordable and you're getting the same product for less. You can't go wrong with that one. You can't go wrong with that one at all. See how beautiful the lashes are when they're on. Sickening, isn't it? Yes. So now, without further ado, we're gonna jump into the skincare. I'm gonna jump into my primer. I do have on moisturizer and everything like that before I came on. As you can see, my lips is moisturized. It's very important for you to moisturize your lips. So please moisturize your lips, okay? You don't want to be kissing no one with crusty lips. You need to make sure that your lips are always moisturized, okay? Always moisturize. Ow. Just drop something. Okay, I'm gonna jump in to this primer and I'm gonna place this primer everywhere where I normally get sweaty first or my oils come through. That is in my T area. That is where I get more oily throughout the day or night if I'm going out. So I only put the primer in these areas. For my outer face, it doesn't get that sweaty or anything like that. My natural oils come right in my T zone. So that's where I'm going to place that extra hold of a primer. Again, this primer is from e.l.f. and it's the mattifying one. It's in the black tube. Welcome in everyone. If you guys are new, don't be afraid to say hello. Okay, let's move on. So I'm gonna go into my Frankenstein concealer. This concealer is consists of a lot of foundations, concealers. I've custom create this concealer. I use it for my brows earlier. We're gonna go in with that. There's at least at least four foundations, probably around 10 concealers that consist of all of this in here. So it's my Frankenstein concealer foundation duo. And I like it. I keep adding more into it. It's just like if I'm doing my makeup and I'm mixing colors and I have excess remaining, I throw it in here. So it's just a mixture of foundations and concealer. So unfortunately, I can't give you the name. Oh, okay. Something else I just picked up. Primer in the oil area. Yeah. Yes. Mattifying primer in your oiliest area. That's where I put it. And if you want to like put hydration in the other areas, you can go in with a hydrating primer for the outer part of your face. Either or. You can definitely do that and lock that in. Yeah, 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 yeah. In South Arabia, we are not allowed to kiss each other because of oh, okay, I hear you. That's interesting. That is interesting. Well, in this part of the world, we can definitely kiss and do all of the things of the things. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump into my concealer brush. This one is from Sephora Collection, and it's the number 57. I don't know why I'm laughing because I'm not listening to anything to even be laughing the way that I am laughing now, which is crazy. And we're just gonna tap that into the skin. You'll swear that I'm laughing about something and I'm not, because I'm not listening to anything in my ears. I wish I was, but I'm not. So why am I grinning my face off? I have no idea. Now that I've used my concealer brush, we're gonna jump in to my foundation brush, and this is from Sephora collection, the 99. This is one of my favorite brushes of all time. Between you and okay, I'm going to need to get a new makeup. Listen, don't buy it if you're not gonna use it. That's my thing. I don't want you to have makeup just sitting down and not using it. I'm not that type of creator. If you're not gonna make use of it, don't get it. Live your fantasy to us. Don't get it. Because I don't want you to have it there and not use it. There's so much products that I have that I haven't been using. And it's not that it's not good products. It's just that it's not in front of me, so I'm not really reaching for it, you know? So my advice is if you don't necessarily need it, my love, don't buy it. It's just my honest opinion. Yes, it is. It is 120%. I'm not going to even lie to you about that. It is, it is, it is. But I am also going to tell you the high end products, but I'm also going to give you a dupe and let you know that you don't necessarily have to spend so much money to create the looks that you create. If you guys were with me last night, which I highly doubt, um, I did like a full coverage look. We're not doing a full coverage look, but we can still get our face together. What I do with concealer, I make concealer work for me. So I put it in all of the areas, cover like 85% of my face with concealer, cover up, do all of that, and then I just add foundation as like the icing on the cake, if that makes sense. We don't want to do too much. We're gonna do enough, but not too much. Because last night we did heavy makeup. We're not doing that tonight. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Miss Co says we're gonna jump in to our Makeup Revolution stick foundation, and this is in I think one of the darkest shade, and it's in the number 6926. The number again, 6926. 24, 47. Never. Lipstick, trying, learn things. Okay, cool. But you're never too old. You're never too old to learn a little thing or two. But because you're so of age, I don't think you need to do a lot of makeup. So a little goes a long way. Don't ever think that you need to do more than what you need to do. So we're gonna go in with this stick, and we're gonna use it as like our contour bronzing stick. As you notice, it's really darker than all of my face, and we're just gonna go like that, and let's go a little bit here. So we're gonna place that in like an 8. So it's here, 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 here. And we're gonna put a little bit on our nose. just to shrink it down a tad bit. I don't have a problem with the top of my nose, it's just the bottom. It's a little bit chunky. So we just want to focus this cream product right there. Yeah, never too old. Never ever too old. My mom is 73 and she's learning how to do her makeup now because I did her makeup. Like, we haven't seen each other for like 11 years. And then last year I saw her because I went over to the States and we did a whole family photo shoot and stuff like that. And that was cute. And I teach her some stuff, and then she was like, "Oh, how did you get my blemishes to go away and stuff like that?" So I left some product for her, and she's been using them. And then the last time I went over there, that was in June, she wanted more products because she already used up what I left there. So you never too old to learn things, honestly speaking. We're gonna jump into that foundation brush and we're basically gonna just pat that in. And this is gonna make my forehead seems that it's not that big. So that's what shadows does. It casts a shadow and gives you the illusion of it, your forehead being a little bit more smaller, you know, than it is. My facial hair become very oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I prefer using like a shaving tool when my face is like oiled down and nice and just kind of shave. But if you use like I think you said wax, yeah, that's not bad. I've learned wax when I went to school. I am a licensed esthetician, actually. That's one of my profession. I went to school for it. So I can do nails, I can wax, I can do microdermabrasion, I can do laser. Yeah, your girl went to school and it did that. So yeah, but I don't like waxing. I can't wax myself. I just don't like how it feels. It's too painful for me. It's not really too painful because I have a really high pain tolerance, but I just don't like the discomfort. I will say that much. And I don't like people looking at my hoo-ha when I go and get stuff. So I do it myself, if that makes sense. If it's too much information, I'm so sorry, but yeah. I don't like get one thing. I just rather do it myself. That was a little bit way too much information, but yeah. And see how nice bronzy that I look? I really like it. And this part of my makeup, for a long time I wasn't really doing it. It's my friend at KK who is a boss on this app. She does it all the time. And I was saying, I stopped doing it for a very long time. And because I'm teaching you guys how to do makeup, it's something that I want you guys to know and to do it. So I stopped back doing it and I kind of miss it because I've been wearing a lot of minimal makeup, you know, just a little bit here and there, not too much, not too special. People use hair remover. Yeah, some people do. Some people do. But I prefer to just shave it off like that. We're gonna just add a little bit of brighten concealer, just a little bit, because I want my under eye to be a little bit brighter. Just a little bit, not too much. And I'm not gonna even wait for it to dry down because I don't want it to be so full coverage. We just want it to kind of just give us that wash of color like that. If you leave it there for a while, you definitely can build a little bit more coverage, but we don't want that. We just want the highlighted look. So that's what we are basically doing. I've been on for 17 minutes, my love. Welcome in. I started earlier than the live. I don't know. The live was not doing what it's supposed to do, and then I had to end it and restart again. So I was just kind of discouraged. But yeah, we are here. We are here. They kind of just made me feel a little discouraged because my first live, like I was in here for over 10 minutes or something like that. And nobody was in here. Nobody. Ah, I'm not going to though. I just had feel sad about some other things, but I really wanted to, get my makeup done, look pretty and all that. But the YouTube thing was behind my back. But when I came on and the first time it just was not doing what it's supposed to do, I was very, very discouraged for that purpose. But I started back over because I really wanted to do this cool look. So I'm loving it. It's very giving much, very much dolly doll fantasy. Ponytail hair, red dress. The girls are standing on their own. They don't need any kind of push up or anything like that. Praise God. I'm feeling sexy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. And I'm loving it. You know what is so second? I'm not getting any notifications. I don't know. I really don't know. My last couple of lives have been very much shaky. But I was so, so glad last night to see KK's live was booming. I was so happy. And I think I ride that wave last night because I was so happy because her shit was pumping last night and I loved every minute of it. Every minute of it last night was amazing and the look was fantastic, over magnificent. So I was riding that wave, so I felt really good. My own didn't work popped off the way that it normally did, but it didn't stop me from enjoying your content. So yeah, I loved it. Yeah, I think so. A little bit. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. But we're out here and we're doing the damn thing. Get notification either. I was doing on channel and get off and so I don't know. I really don't know what's happening, honestly speaking. But we're not gonna worry about that. We're here and we're just gonna continue doing what we are doing. So now that we've already sculpted our face, I just need to tap that in just a little bit more, making sure that everything is blended. I got a little concealer on my lips. Tap, 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 tap that down, tap the excess down. We're gonna jump in to our setting spray. This one is from Dollarama, Dollar Tree. I keep on saying Dollarama. Dollarama is what we have here in Canada. This is from Dollar Tree. I really like this little spray. They said it's a it's a long way setting spray, but I use it as like a melting spray. It does really good as a melting spray, but if you want something to last a little bit longer, you need something like this or something that says mattifying. I just started using this product and I can already feel that it's like probably maybe here or so. I don't think a lot of product come in this packaging. For 19 something Canadian, I don't know. L'Oreal, I really don't know. It does a good job, but I'm like, would I purchase it again? I'm not too sure. So you're not going to stream tonight? No? You probably can do like a chill stream, and maybe I can pop on and say hi and howdy. You don't have to do like nothing too crazy. I don't know. That's an idea. Food for thought. So we're gonna jump into that. Before I do my powders and anything like that, I personally like to spray a setting spray or a mist. Yeah, we can do that. We can just sit down and chat and all that jam. I'm basically using the internet from my phone because my land internet has not been on for 3 days. I have to call my landlords and see what the hell is going on. I don't think they paid the bill. That's the problem. But anyways, that's beneath the point. Okay, let's spray. And we're just gonna let that sit for a little bit. Let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. And as you can see, it kind of just start melting that foundation into the skin, which I like. Gives you more of like a natural kind of glow. We're just gonna make that evaporate into the skin before we go in. Yeah, they are for the most part, so I'm grateful. I am grateful. Not going to lie. I was a little bit nervous at first, but I'm grateful. I is grateful now. I was gonna put these like this and kind of tie them like that for a vibe for the pictures. What do you guys think? I think this will look cute. Yeah? Because you can't see them when they're all the way down there, and I don't think I'm gonna take a full body picture, but I was thinking to tie it like this and do like an avant-garde type of look. Yeah, I think that's gonna eat down. I think that's gonna eat down, down, down. I still wish I could play music. I really can't because if I do play music from my other phone, you guys are gonna hear the static in this phone. Story of my life. I'm searching for the right. All right, now we're gonna go into one of my favorite products of all time. This is from Sephora collection. This is their pressed foundation powder. It's like a blurring powder, and it's like the Charlotte Tilbury under eye powder. It's very finely milled, and what I like about it, it gives you like an airbrush feel. It's more, it has more pigmentation than the Charlotte Tilbury, but this one does the job perfectly. Perfectly. I'm gonna have to pick up another one of these, but in a lighter shade. I'll probably do also get a darker shade for all around my face because I think it does a wonderful job. Yeah, it is for press powder. And this one is in the number 60 Ebony Deep Red. So it has a red undertone. Yeah, this is the packaging. You find them on top of the shelf. They're always on the top. The Sephora discontinued this product a couple years ago, and the people made a whole, you know, sh- comboggery for the product to come back. So it did come back. So yeah, we're gonna take this and we're gonna tap it all under where we highlighted. And I'm gonna only do it on one side of the face so you guys can actually see in a real time what it does. Why I love this product so much. And as a former Sephora ambassador, This is one of my products that I sell all at the time. Look at how airbrush this side look. And imagine if you have a shade that just used as your highlighting shade, you don't necessarily need to put a pressed powder over it. You can just leave it like this. If you want to be extra, you can definitely add a pressed powder over it, which I normally do just for the drama. But look at how nice it is. And it blends into the skin really, really nicely. And it gives you that airbrush look without you doing too much. It dries up all of that extra product and makes it more of a matte finish. I really enjoy this product a lot. Let's do the other side. And I'm just tapping the product in. Just for an example, this is my hand, no product on there. We're gonna take it and we're gonna do like that, just to show you guys how beautiful this looks. So you can wear this powder if you get the right shade on a day-to-day basis when it blends into your skin without it doing anything. My décolleté is more lighter, so I'll put it right here. And you see how beautiful it blends into the skin. And it's basically for any body that doesn't love too much makeup, but you still want to have that little nice coverage and your face to be even. This is a beautiful product. I will definitely 120% recommend this particular product. I'm about to go and my pictures and watch you. Okay, no problem, darling. No problem. Let me know if you're gonna pop on and just chill. My other phone doesn't have data, but when I'm done, I'm gonna pop on there because that's where my the app that we talk on is on my other phone, the Discord. So just let me know. All right. Now that we have this there, we can definitely stop here, as I told you. We can stop here. We don't have to over highlight or anything like that. But who am I to say that we're gonna stop here? We can add some translucent powder. This one is from Black Radiance, and it is the translucent powder. It has a yellow tint to it. And we're going to use that just to add a little bit more brightening to the under eyes. We're going to tap just to add that extra vada vum vum. We need it. You don't have to, but I just like to be a little bit extra. So I'm going to put this in all of the highlighted areas. And I'll just put a little bit right here. Just a little bit right here. Just to accentuate my cheekbones. Just like so. And you see how using the light and the dark can change your face structure by just knowing where to place everything. Kind of gives you a new face structure or a little facelift with just using lights and darks. That's beautiful. The beautiful thing about makeup. I like taking a clean canvas, which is me, and develop into something beautiful and gorgeous. We're gonna take our time and go down our nose bridge. Yeah, we want a little bit of a pinch nose tonight, just like so, like that. And you can let this sit for a while, but since I have the powder underneath it, I don't necessarily have to make it sit. What is the name of the Sephora? powder again. It's the pressed powder. So it's the pressed powder, and it looks like that. It's the only powder that they have that kind of shows you the color on the top. Yeah. So now we're going to definitely brush off the excess. But before we do that, we're going to go into our all over powder. And our all over powder is going to be the black opal powder. This is in the shade 700D. And this is just going to be my normal color. And everywhere that I did not set, we're going to set that with this powder. So all in this area, we're going to set all of the areas that we haven't set before under here, under your décolleté, right around the nose, all up here where we put down all of that powder. We're gonna go in and we're gonna set, 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 set. Mm -hmm. And while we're at it, we're gonna take that excess powder, gonna tap it off one more time, and we're gonna go here and we're gonna brush off that powder that we had down there before. All of that excess powder, we're gonna just sweep it away with that little bit of excess brown powder or the powder that matches your skin complexion. Brush it away. Just like so. And as you can see, I look very powdery right now, but that's where setting spray comes in all that good jazz. Before we use our setting spray, we're going to jump into one of my favorite blush palettes. I got this from Temu, very inaffordable. It probably might cost you less than $5 US. Might cost you less than $5 US to get this. Now, I will say this much, that the packaging is very flimsy, very cheap, but the quality of the brushes are top tier. Top tier. So this one has a little bit of red to it. It's the only one, it's like a pinky red. So I think I'm going to do like this one and then probably top it off with an orange just to kind of have, I think I'm going to use these two at the top. This one first will be my, basically shaping my my cheekbones. And this one is going to be like a topper. Let us grab a blush brush. We're going to be using this one as a blush brush. We're going to go into this palette. If you guys want to know the details on this particular palette, I do have a Temu video that I already uploaded of me, getting all of these goodies from Temu. So you guys can definitely go and check them out. And also, I pinned a QR code where you guys can get 30% off of your items. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And just know I'm going to get a little kickback if you guys actually use the code. Yes. And I like to keep my blush high to the sky. And this is just the first color. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Ah, yeah. This is so pretty, and this one is the middle one right here. Then let's jump into this orange color, and we're gonna add that to the top. I'm watching the lens, but I shouldn't, because if I watch the lens too much, I'm going to over blush myself, which I don't want to do. And we're just gonna blend those two together. Yes. It's giving very much Dolly vibes. I like it. A lot, a lot, a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. And now that we've done all of this, it's time to set it with some setting spray. We're going to use the L'Oreal setting spray. We're setting that in, locking it down. I don't know. I probably can, but I don't think I have any pans that I can depot it into. If I had a pen, I probably would have done that. Actually, I don't even know if they can. Okay, they can come out, but they're glued in. But I guess they can come out because they're probably just glued in. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Probably will do that. I'll look into it, but I just can't keep it in here because this is what I'm going to be using for the channel. So I think I want to buy one for my kit because it does beautiful. So I think I'm just gonna keep this one for the channel and then buy one for my kit and then do that for the kit because I really, really, really love how these look. And for a girl who doesn't use like cream products before, it gives me what I'm looking for. Showing don't want mine to me. Yeah, we have two more things to do. We have to do the under eyes. We're gonna have to highlight my nose because that's what I do, and then we're gonna be done here. And I'm basically taking my time because trust me, I could have been done this look a very, very long time ago. Yeah, but we only have two more things to for kids, but just have to add the to that. Okay, I think this one can just pull off because if I had any kind of heat to this one, I think the plastic might burn or something. But I think I can just yank them out because it looks like it's stick down with glue. So I think they can just be yanked out. Can get okay, definitely. You know, I'm gonna be picking up more things and more things from there. So it can be something that I do on live stream and probably make my own palette or something like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I look so pretty. I look so pretty. Pretty. Yeah, it's eating. I like it. Giving very sunset vibes, but I really like it. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. My makeup station is a hot mess. Ta-da-da. Excited for the lipstick? I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I think I wanna do the matte chromatic look where I do a red lip, but I'm not sure. I did that last night. I don't know what I want to do for the lips. Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Yeah. But I think I want to do like a red lip though. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Because with a bright eye like this, sometimes I want to do like a nude, a gloss red. Okay. Say no more. Say no more. We're going to do our tight line. And this is from LA Colors. And we're just using a black to tight line over under eye. A tight lining is where it's at. Because I just saw like a dry spot up here or something. Shine bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. Should we leave the eyes with just the darkness under? Should we smoke it out with red? What should we do? Or we should smoke it out with black is the question. Or we can just leave it and put mascara on. What should we do? Thank you. Mm, 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 mm. I'm not having green contacts. You can have a smoky eye. Smoke. Okay, so should I smoke it with the black or like a dark burgundy? You add a little brown color. Okay. Red smoky. Okay. You guys need to make up your mind. Your mind, your mind, your mind. Okay, we're gonna go in with this flat tip brush. We're gonna pull back our Jaclyn Hill palette. It's purple. It's actually black. It's actually black. But I kind of just look, maybe because of my green eyes, maybe it's pulling a little bit purple. But it's black. Black, 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 black. Black, 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 black. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna go in with this burgundy here first. And then we're gonna add the black. So I'm gonna add it so gently. I need to be able to look and see what the hell I'm doing. Doing. Let me grab. Yeah, this is the burgundy down. Oh, burgundy, okay. we're smoking up with that burgundy. And then I need to find a more detailed brush. Brush, 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 brush. Yes, we're gonna go in with this angled up brush right here, and then we're gonna go in to the black. And how I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna take this black all the way. We're gonna only focus it on the outer corners. Yeah, we're only gonna focus it on the outer corner. Yeah, just like that. I love it too. I really, really do. So sometimes you don't have to take that darkness all the way in because if you leave it like halfway, it kind of leaves the eyes open. So that's why I carry the burgundy all the way up, but I leave the intensity just at the end to create that mystery. I really like it. Thank you guys for your suggestion. White, what is your problem, sir? What is your problem? Again, what is your problem, sir? What's your stress? We're gonna jump into our mascara. Shakira, Shakira. I don't know if you can dance like this. Are you Spanish? Moffiamos. Helium. Mm. Dance like this. You make them go there. What do you want? Something about it. Oh, home tonight, going there. Anna. Mm. Pay attention. Mm. Hey. Yeah. I think I could I can add a little bit more mascara, but sometimes I'm so afraid of under eye mascara, especially if it's not waterproof, because it tends to get all over, and sometimes I just don't want to deal with it. I really don't. But if I can avoid it, sometimes I really go out my way to avoid it. Ah, Jima, thank you so much. Love you too. Too. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in to that same all over powder. We're just going to come down our nose bridge. I personally like to have my contour in it to my brows, just like so, like that. I will go in to my foundation brush, and this is how I kind of, whatever product is left over, I'm just basically tapping that in so we don't leave a harsh line, just like that. And that's how I contour my nose on a regular day. Very, very simple, nothing to it. What takes it to another level is when I highlight it with whatever highlighter I'm using. It could be a shadow. It doesn't have to be nothing too crazy. I kind of like to go in with champagne colors or maybe like a gold or something. But we're not going to do bright gold today. We're going to do something like a champagne-ish kind of color. So I think this is going to be a perfect little highlight. tap off the excess, and we're only gonna put that right where you see the light hit, just like that. And I use my fingers and just kind of dab it out. So that way, when the light hits me at any angle, my nose is going to be up here, like if it's sucked in. Very, very simple, but it adds a little bit of vadabum to the makeup look. Little tricks like this you learn along the way. And I'm gonna take that, I'm just gonna put it right on top. I remember the name of this, but I'm not gonna call it because I don't. I'm gonna butcher the name. See? But I know. Right on top of here. I have a very defined upper lip. Yeah. I put it right on top of there and call it a day. It's on my last Timo video, and it's in my community tab as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know if it works for you actually, because I don't know if it works yet. Because it's fairly something new. So yeah, that's the code that they given me. So hopefully it does work. Now to one of my favorite parts is the lips. We are going to run into the lips. So what I'm gonna do is take a napkin, take off all of that excess foundation and all of that. We're gonna jump in to a brown pencil and we're gonna line our lips. If you guys want the detail of this pencil, it's in my Temu unboxing. And you guys can see where to go get this product and all of the details that comes with it. I really, really love this pencil. It's one of the things that I will more rave about from that haul. Some of the brushes I've not used. The Real Techniques dupe, I have not used them yet, but I heard that they're really good. These pencils and the blush and the concealer, they are my favorites so far. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. All right, we're gonna jump in to our Fenty HBIC lip. If I can find her. I just used her last night. Last night. Where did she go? Oh, she's right here. And this is a very creamy consistency. It's in the BICTH. It's creamy just like this. And she's gorgeous. So rich. A little goes a long way. Gorge. 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 Just. Ah, lips to die for. And we're just gonna go over it with the pencil. Just a little bit. Gorge. One of my favorite reds of all time. Gorgino. And because we're not stopping there, we're gonna gloss it up. Just gonna use one of our glosses from the beauty supply store. Nothing expensive, nothing too crazy. Put a little bit on my hands. Jump in at to a lip brush. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you're saying hi. Oh, this one has like a minty type of flavor. Mm. Yeah. Ooh. 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 Ooh, this gloss is glossing. This gloss is glossing, guys. Ooh, chihuahua wally, chewing thing, chihuahua wally. This is glossing, guys. I love it. 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 Now let's make our hairstyle thingy-majiggy real quickly. We're just gonna tie this hair. Oh, chihuahua wally. I can't believe we're still at 8 likes so far. That's crazy. Ah, that's why I don't like wearing gloss. You get your cheap walnut mist. Ooh. Ah, thank you, darling. It's amazing and gorgeous. Okay, that didn't work out how we wanted it to work. So, we're gonna take this fluff and retie them. I need you to be like this. So, let's do that one. For the gloss, and I'm gonna use my fingers. Like, I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, that's cute. This is what we're trying to do. Whatever. So let's see if we can attempt it. A beauty. No. Mm. We didn't. We didn't. Oh, we're so close. Yeah, so close, man. My nails are not allowing me to be great. It doesn't help that the strings are tiny. Can we get to 10 likes? I think we can. I don't think it's hard for us to get to 10 likes. I would appreciate 10 likes if that's not hard to ask for as I get this hairstyle in order. We had 8. It's just 2 more. We can do it. I don't know what the sheets are doing. Hello, Taya. And stop making me look like if I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Finally. Okay, it's still 8 on my end, but you know how they do. That's a quick way of how you can get rid of all of the excess. Gloss. Yeah, I'm satisfied with how this glam looks. 118 minutes. We did well. We did really well. We did really well, guys. We did good. They are stubborn over here, my love. I don't know why. They be in here and just in here. But the look is really nice. I really like it. I did a great job. I'm gonna be constantly doing my teeth like that. Thank you so much, Java. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm also been loving this small baby um eyebrows. I'll show you guys how I normally used to do my eyebrows back in the days, which was, if you guys can see it, probably not. You guys can, yeah. Mm-mm. This is the old picture I use as my the picture on the video. If you can look at those brows, my brows used to be thick, thick like a snicker, but I don't have them. I don't wear them that click any more. But guys, thank you guys so much for being a part of this live stream tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you for liking the live stream, all 9 of you guys. Yeah, I think we did a good job. I'm excited for the pictures and videos, though. That's what I'm most excited for the pictures and videos. Any last words? Any burning questions you guys want me to answer? Now is the time before I log off and take some beautiful pictures. I know some of you guys have work in the morning, so you guys probably already gone. But yeah. Okay. After I finish my face, I'll be ready to bounce. I'll be ready to bounce in a heartbeat. But I'll hold on. I will hold on for a little, I guess. Whatever. Okay. Yes, I can see 9 on my end, so I know it's 10. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Welcome in, guys. If you guys are here for the very first time, type 1 in the chat. Ah, thank you, Jamal. I really appreciate it. Okay, no problem. Well, now I can definitely take my leave. I can definitely take my leave. I'm gonna take some pictures, do some videos. You guys know how I put it down after our live stream. Look, the content doesn't stop here. I'm going to be doing more shorts, all that good stuff. But thank you guys so much for being in here. I love you guys down to the ground. To my replay gang, thank you guys in advance. And until that next time I beat, and I beat for the one. Bye guys. Have a wonderful week.